Welcome back, music lovers and drama seekers all over the planet. We're tuning in to the Real Music Observer. Why? Because I give it to you straight, and sometimes I have my own meltdowns. Welcome back, and yes, observing real music in real time. Maybe for real people, unless you're, a Barbie doll wife. Are you a Barbie doll wife? I'm talking to you. It's okay. Oh, Barbie doll wives. This discussion about the trophy wife versus the trophy wife. And whose trophy wife is going to win? Is it Paula? Or is it Lady Z or Lady M or whatever her freaking name is? Okay. So, if you're not following any of that, please excuse me. I've had too much of this. This is Diet Coke, product placement, okay? And this Coke's for Billy. Now, there's no Billy in Journey, but there is no I in Team either. Now, where am I going? Billy Squire, Billy Joel. Come on, people. Billy Idol. Little Billy Idol. All right, so the meltdown continues here, and I'm watching the fireworks and the sort of the fragmentation of what was left of the band Journey. They do have one more gig tomorrow night, and boy, would I love to be in the front row to see the chemistry there. What chemistry! And Arnell hitting all those high notes. I heard Only the Young sounded like Only the Aged. I don't know what it sounded like. Just didn't sound good. Jason Kelty can sing that, by the way. Who's Jason Kelty? Oh, you have to watch some of my other videos to find out. Hey, Journey is about to end, literally, and figuratively, and maybe even metaphorically. So, that didn't make sense. But anyway, so you've got an alternative band that I've been talking about for a long time. Well, they're just an amateur tribute band. Yes, and they're not fighting with one another. And they're not going to the White House anytime soon. And, well, they might. We might be able to get them to the White House because they're good. They're really good. So you have to check them out. Okay, they're called Escape. But this video is going to be about something. And it's going to be more or less about why this is so over and done with. And I'll probably do about 19 more videos on this topic because there was so much information that came out in the last 24 hours. An admission by Mr. Neil that for 2 years I've been dealing with this. Right, for 2 years the band has had no chemistry then. And you guys are just going through the motions. And even so, I guess you're still putting on concerts, but I've been getting feedback from not the people who are sycophantic, meaning that they'll just, anything that they do, it's just fantastic and wonderful and great. People who are objective and say, I love this band, but there's a little problem here. Those people are the people who are really just begging, Steve Perry, get that record label deal done. Get those lawyers on it. Get those management people on it. Get those negotiators negotiating. Steve Perry to the rescue. You wanna see Journey become like a little piece of roadkill on the side of the road? Now, I don't mean that in the sense that their legacy and their music dies. I mean that all of this negative publicity and just this drama would be eclipsed in a quarter second once Steve Perry's album comes out. And we will all be cheering and celebrating because we will be talking about new music from Steve rather than this constant political, whatever this is, kabuki theater. It's just, what are you doing, Neil Sean? I know, I already went off on this. It's just, as a fan, as somebody who likes music, somebody who thinks to myself, just put on the damn show, and no, we're going to talk about who was at the White House, why were they at the White House, I've protected this band. Really? Have you put it in the contract? Like I said before, is it written in the damn contract that they can't have any contact with anybody political in the world? Is your wife, is she allowed to see anybody other than you? Well, all right, that came out wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. It's goofy. You can't All right. There's not much else I can say about this topic other than the return of Steve Perry, to me, would eclipse all of this BS. And Steve would have taken the bull by the horns here. That when this was Steve's band, okay, from pretty much Escape, Frontiers, and Race on Radio, and a little bit of Trial by Fire, because he got them all back together again, said, hey, let's do this. And then, of course, he had the hip issue. Maybe they should have just waited for Steve. Maybe they should have... Look, I guess they got tired of waiting. I get it. And then you had Steve Augeri, and then you got... Who knows? Steve at 20% right now would be better than what we're hearing by the current lead vocalist, who I also, again, have some empathy for because he's in the web. He got in the web of the Keymaster, okay? And I feel horrible for the guy because he's like, dude, I just want to live my life. What are you doing? So, advice to rock stars and musicians. You gotta, and this actually does go for Jonathan Cain. I understand who his wife is and all that stuff, but you guys, you're best to keep away from politics. Left side, right side, moon side, whatever your side is, okay, as far as the political spectrum, advice, don't get involved in it. And I'm waiting. I'd love to hear Steve Perry weigh in. I think Steve might actually side with Neil, believe it or not. He might side with Neil. But I think Neil has gone about this the whole way. Why not wait until the damn tour is over? You're going to make... I guess people in D.C. were not treated to the best rock concert last night. I don't know. I'll have to go examine some videos. Maybe somebody can, fill me in over on Twitter or Facebook. But I've been getting reports that things didn't go well. And tomorrow night would be really interesting to see. Maybe Steve Perry. If Steve Perry could show up tomorrow night at Citi Field and just walk out there. He doesn't even have to sing. Just walk out there. Don't open your mouth. Then, just walk out and everybody will forget everything that's happened in the last, 48 to 72 hours. It'll be all about Steve, and that's what it ought to be. It ought to be about Steve, and this is the year of Steve. This is the year of Steve, and this could be the end of Journey. Oh, did you say it could be the... I'm going to have all these people. You said it was the end. Are you sure it's the end? How do you know it's the end? Nobody told you it's the end. It's the end. It's the end. Can you sense the end? I can sense the end. And if it's not the end, then it's the beginning of the end. How's that? I got tons of them. It's thanks to Billy. Billy! In the middle of the night. A little Billy Joel right there for you. Billy Joel playing Madison Square Garden every month. Talk to you soon, everybody.